Good
Hello.
morning, or should I say good morning or should I say hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's morning for us. There we go, better view. That's better. So welcome to Marley and O. This week's episode, we decided to give each other a challenge to make something out of a cookbook that we found in the library. So I guess I'll go first since my stuff is ready and has been ready for a while. Oh, your story's going to be fun, I'm sure.
It's a whopper.
So I made mine over the weekend. I don't have any left except for in the crock pot. I decided that they made good dumplings. So I threw some in the crock pot. They're cooking right now. We're having chicken and dumplings tonight.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So what I made were cheesy muffins.
Cheesy muffins.
Yep. And I used the African American cookbook.
Ooh.
I don't know. It was okay. So my reasoning for choosing this one is it was the first one in the stacks, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna because I have my own little cooking show on here too. So I'm just gonna start going down the stacks and picking recipes out of books, as many of them as I can get in. So I'm starting here, and I'm gonna work my way to the end. So I'm like, okay, we're just gonna start here. But I mean, really, this is great. This is so good. Like all of your traditional home country cooking kind of things, they're in here.
Well, that's cool.
There's so many, okay, yeah, you got your gumbo, which is traditionally thought of as an African American dish, Southern. But you got, of course, so you have baked salmon and tuna loaf, and I eat this stuff normally. So yeah, so this is basically saying that all your favorite dishes probably started as African American dishes, and that's pretty darn awesome.
Yeah. Cool.
Of course, I screwed everything up.
Okay.
Because I'm good at that.
Bring it on.
There's a reason they make good dumplings. So it calls for buttermilk mix, which I don't have. I've never heard of that before. So I thought you could just take all-purpose flour and make buttermilk, because I know how to make buttermilk. That is not what you should do, and you should definitely go out and buy some buttermilk mix.
Interesting. So was it like a biscuit mix?
It's kind of I guess it'd be kind of like Bisquick, but probably much better.
Yeah. Okay.
So they were not fluffy. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here.
Let me see them.
Let's see here. You don't need to throw the book on the floor. Thank you.
Little lady tossing stuff all over the place.
So here's my muffins. They were extremely dense. They did not rise.
Oh.
But they were very tasty, and basically if I had dried them, they would have made cheesy hardtack.
Oh. Okay, so they were, what kind of cheeses?
They said to use cheddar. I didn't have cheddar on me, so I used Colby Jack, which is not nearly even close. Yeah, I screwed the whole thing up. So,
that's okay.
But they were really good. I finished off the last one yesterday for lunch.
Oh, gotcha.
That was the only one thing I ate for lunch, but I know. You're but I used basically they make a batch of 12, so I split it when I saw how dense they were going to be. Okay, I really need to make chicken and dumplings tonight anyway. So how about I split it, do 6 in the crock pot, and I'll bake 6, and we'll see how everything turns out. And I was right; they make really great dumplings.
Well, that's good.
If you do it incorrectly.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
so you saved it.
So if you want to check out this cookbook, again, African American cookbook, it'll be on the stacks as soon as it's through quarantine, which will probably be later this week, and you can check it out. So it's pretty good. I've got my screen share there.
If they were flaky, I bet. If they were like little chunks. Oh, they look like they would be really good.
They were really good. They just were wrong. I need to get some buttermilk mix and actually do it correctly. So, okay, I got to hear about yours.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make you host so that we can see. Or wait, do you have pictures or you just have stuff? I don't need to make you host.
Here.
Okay. Well,
okay.
I'm gonna make you the main screen though, so they don't see me anymore. So.
Okay, here we go. So We used 5 spices, 50 dishes. So it's Indian food because over quarantine, I spent a lot of time making curry and trying to perfect that dish. So today we made shrimp cakes with ginger and cilantro. So that's what it's supposed to look like.
That looks really good.
They were a challenge. So let me tell you about my challenge. First of all, I don't cook very much. I've gotten a lot more kitchen savvy in the past like 5 months because there's not been a whole lot of options and it's been really boring. So I've started cooking. And so for starters, serrano chilies are very painful. You're supposed to wear gloves when you cut them.
Yes.
Are on fire, so I have just like holding a washcloth to my hand and like nursing it back to health. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I've never fried anything before. Oh, okay. Well, before we get that far, when you cook serrano chilies, they like make the entire air inflamed. So like I'm cooking and I'm like, and my father is like, well, if you can't breathe the air, you probably should be able to.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
What's happening? Is there a cat doing something silly?
No, my battery's running low.
Oh, excellent. Well, so my serrano chilies were incredibly painful. And I was having a hard time breathing and I was trying to cook and I was like, this is a mess. And I have to record with Olivia soon, so I have to get these done. And then they came out pretty well. They are intensely spicy, but it's like the main bulk of it is shrimp and potato. And then you mix it with spices and some like onion, ginger, and the serrano chilies. And they came out pretty well. So this is what they look like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
They look pretty close.
yeah, like in side-by-side comparison. Right.
Yours are a little darker, but
darker. I don't have a lot of experience with frying, so I'm going to blame that. I think that my oil was a little high and I went a little hard on the frying, but I have to say that it was not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Like at the beginning, I was like, this is no big deal. I can handle peppers. I'm fine. And I was wrong.
Yes.
They're not very high on the Scoville scale, but I just realized that I can't handle things on the Scoville scale. So I'm a wimp. It's
oh
fun.
my gosh.
It's practice, you know, diving into the flavor realms.
So I'm curious to know how they taste then.
Well, I have tried them as I was cooking them and they're pretty good, but I will tell you that I'm still sweating from cooking them. And so I'm just going to start sweating even more because my goodness. It's very potato-y and you can really taste the shrimp. And you're like, I can handle this. This is no big deal. And then you chew a few seconds longer and you're like, they're really tasty. They hurt. They're physically painful.
So what was this again?
They are shrimp cakes with ginger and cilantro. So the next time I do them, I'd probably do one serrano and work my way up. And I would wear gloves when I'm cutting them.
Yes, do wear gloves next time, please.
Like, Mom, my fingers hurt. And she's like, you're supposed to wear gloves. And I was like, I'm a child. How would I know that? I need a drink. Oh, I'm already sweating. It's been a whole day.
So I sent her a message around 9 a.m. saying, hey, we're ready. We're just finishing up breakfast. And Marley's like, oh, okay. It might take me a little bit longer. What time is it now? 10:30?
I started cooking at 8. And so you texted me and I was like,
And you have to be at the library at noon.
Yeah.
So this has been your entire morning.
It has been. And now I have intensely spicy shrimp cakes to show for it. So I'm a winning. It's a good time. I had a little cilantro garnish that I was really proud of, but now it's all wilty because of how hot these are.
Oh my goodness.
Living the dream.
So this week we've got, well, tonight we've got, I'm making a lemon chiffon cake. You'll see tonight.
Fun.
It was really hard to make, but it should be, you guys should watch that video. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, we've moved Holly's garden to this Thursday so that my schedule's a little weird right now as far as when I'm in the library. So every other Thursday I'm in the library. This is the Thursday I'm not. And we figured that would work better with trying to get home in time to start her webinar. So, so it's this Thursday. She's going to talk about getting your fall garden started.
Oh, cool.
So, yep. So if you missed, oh, my battery is very low. Oh my gosh. Bye.
Oh no.
Hey, we're back. My computer died in the middle of that. That was interesting. So what was I saying? I already talked about tonight's cake. Bless you.
Holly is getting moved.
What's that?
Holly is getting moved.
Oh yeah, Holly got moved. That's what I was doing. Okay. Holly got moved to this week, so it'll be every other week. This week will be the fall gardening. And then we also have Unraveling the College Challenge, and that is for parents of anyone who's got kids graduating in the next couple years from high school and are planning on going to college. So you should check that out for sure. She's Stephanie Kennedy. She's got quite a lot of expert knowledge on that and tips and tips, and even how to navigate in the now mostly with all the changes that are happening. Yeah.
That's great. Glad
it'd be worth looking, even if you have students in college right now, it might be worth looking into. She's got a lot of good information for you there. So sign up, please.
Sign up.
Yep, that's going to be at 7 o'clock Thursday night. Holly's Garden is at 5:30, and Unraveling the College Challenge will be at 7. And then let's see here. That was Thursday. I was planning on. Oh, it's just fun stuff after that. Just fun little posts is what we have planned. So, do you have any plans for next Monday or Tuesday?
Not coming up. I am adjusting my so I'm going to do social issues book club coming up in August, and then I plan to do some more crafts, get some more programming going. Trying to organize all that is excellent.
We're in our planning mode for the next step kind of stuff. So
yeah.
That's where we're at right now.
Sad that we don't get to do in person for the time being. I'm so much better in person than I am over the camera in my personal. My personality does not radiate quite as well via. But it's. I'm glad that we'll be able to do things.
I'm also working on my book club. I'm not sure on a set date yet, but we'll meet on Zoom in August. And we're going to read The Demon King, which is actually what we had planned on talking about in March, right when we closed down everything. So, the day we were supposed to meet, we decided we weren't going to do programs anymore, and then by the end of the week, we closed down the library. So that was crazy. So we finally get to meet and talk about that. Yay! I know.
Lady.
So, and then if you're in the, is it Wednesday morning book club, right? That Jody does?
Yes.
Talk to Jody about that, or Karen, or Marie, and they'll tell you when they're meeting that. Yep. So that's what we've got coming up.
Get it lined up so that we are, as back to normal as physically possible. So.
Right. All right. Well, that's all we've got for you guys today, and we'll talk to you next week. So. Hopefully my battery doesn't run out next time.
It's a party every time we meet. Right? So what are you going to do?
All right. See you guys later. Bye. Bye. Bye.